Yeah. So, hey, man, we were working on a wonderful lady in our church's house. She got got a house, but a house. And we were so excited. We came over the demolition crew. By the way, when you bring people over to do demolition, you need to be very specific because people will like, right? People like, what I'm saying? You got to have, this is the rules. When you're bringing people in to do demolition, you got to be able to sit down with each of them and go, at any moment, I might blow a whistle and say, stop.
You got to bring out that red marker. Leave this wall.
Yeah, right.
This wall. Yes.
Yeah. And things progress. Once you pull one wall off and you see like a monster behind it, like, stop. The budget just kind of shifts, right? So here we were. We were just tearing things up, man. I was thinking about working, speaking of, come up with a new exercise program for the year. I think, do I need a bench? Do I need this equipment? Do I need these bicycles? They have these bikes. I don't know what they're called now. Like you could get on it and Peloton. Maybe. Yeah.
Rowing machine.
They even have mirrors you can look at and exercise. That would not motivate me at all.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so Pat. So I realized when I was picking up this demoing, I guess you would say, demoling. What would it be? They're tearing up.
Demolishing.
I was demolishing.
Demo day.
I've never put. What's that? Go ahead.
You just go with demo day. It's
demo day.
Chip Gaines' favorite day. Demo day.
Well, I've never put down a wood floor, but I know how to tear one up. So I was thinking about these new exercises that I could get for the year, right? But I found out during this demo day that I don't need any equipment at all. All I got to do is just bend down and pick up another piece of the floor. I'm like, my heart's beating out of my chest. This is the biggest cardio I've done in 6 months.
Yeah, right.
And it was just bending down, ripping up, whatever floor. I'm like, what? I could save some money, man. I'll just like tie your shoes, untie your shoes, tie your shoes.
Shoulders, knees, and toes.
So, Brandy McLaughlin, me, and Ava, we're like ripping floors up, and Blake is ripping, Blake Bars ripping floors up, and we're just having a great time. And all of a sudden, when somebody's in the bathroom, one of the bathrooms, you hear somebody say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And we found the water is starting to spray off in the bathroom. Somebody pulled a knob or something off too soon. But when they removed all the stuff out of the bathroom, like speaking of the 1970s, is what we're talking about. It was 1970 tile. 1970 tile. We were talking about, I think it was kind of a pink.
Avocado green.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That was so ugly. It was so ugly. And and it had the same kind of like pink toilet, maybe. I don't know. It was just, so they're ripping all that out. The 70s, ripping the 70s out. And then they noticed that there was possibly wetness on the bottom plate of the wall. So they said, well, let's just remove the sheetrock from the wall in the bathroom now, not the den, because the other side is the den, this beautiful den, fireplace, and all this kind of stuff. And but as they remove the sheetrock from the wall inside the bathroom, they're realizing it's wet. It's been leaking since the 70s. It's been leaking. And the wood, right. So needless to say, they began to rip the paneling off on the den to get to the bathroom. And so, Brianna's looking at all this and going,
but we just supposed to the bathroom now. Like
this wasn't in her plan, but I watch these programs sometimes with Donna, and I'll always have a panic attack when I see that. They underbid it, they do different things. Anyway,
right.
So Blake is doing a wonderful job at locating the wetness of this bathroom over the 70s. And he's digging, he's knocking walls out, he's seeing how far it goes, and that type of thing. And it was just leaking, historically leaking. And so I was watching. So the wall was only torn up for about 18 inches up, maybe. So you could see from the den, you could see in the bathroom, you see the den, but you couldn't see anything more than 18 inches up. So Blake was in the bathroom, following the water line and and commenting as he went. He's a great broadcaster. And so then Brianna's on the other side of the wall, and she comes and she sits on the fireplace, and she's looking at me. So I got the wall here. Brianna's looking at me like this, and Blake's on the other side of the wall finding water damage. And Brandy's over here. Yeah. And I'm looking at that look on Brianna's face, and I'm thinking, what are you thinking right now? Right? All this negative news, like it's water, it's terrible, it's whatever, right? So I look at Brianna, and I'm in the den. I'm not in the bathroom. But granted, there is a space between the den and the bathroom, and Blake is on the other side of this wall. So he's probably only about 10 inches over or something. So he can't see us. He didn't know I was looking at Brianna. And I looked at Brianna. I said, Brianna, share with us what you're thinking. No, I didn't say Brianna. I said, share with us what you're thinking. And Blake goes, it's terrible. It's horrific. I'm like, no. So finally, she kind of changed a different color there. And I said, Brianna, tell me how bad it is. And there goes good Blake again. He goes, oh my goodness, this is worse than I thought.
On cue.
That was so funny.
He was not getting it.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was. Well, he had no idea because we were on the other side of the wall. He had no idea that we're about to call rescue for Brianna because we were tearing stuff up. No, she wasn't doing that bad, but it was so funny, to watch that take place. So my new exercise for the year will be tying my shoes, standing up, come back down, untie them again. I was just ripping up floor. That's all I was doing is like, it wasn't ripping because I found out wood floor sits on top of something that doesn't stick. So I was just basically picking it up. I'm ready, Jesus. I think now's time. So anyway, now that everybody's recovered and we laughed about it in church, that, Brianna loves the house. It's a beautiful house. It's a wonderful house. It's a great location. And God's really blessed her. So I encourage you to look who's on the other side of the wall before you share. It's horrific. It's terrible out here. Well, thank you for watching the Greg Lancaster Show. Don't forget to follow us, like us, and subscribe. Go to our YouTube channels, Facebook, Instagram, Rumble, Parler, Spotify, iTunes, download our app, even on Getter. Go to the Apple Store and rate us. When you rate us, more people will get the broadcast. That's how this whole logarithm thing works. And thank you for watching the Greg Lancaster Show.